Hey guys, it's Natalie, and today we are doing a little bit of thrifting along with a couple of other errands. It is Earth Day weekend, so there are some serious thrift sales going on, specifically Value Village, which is having 50% off. I am looking for some stuff to bring to Hawaii for myself, specifically linens, natural fibers, and just cute things in general to pack for a trip. And I'm also shopping for my boyfriend, Lucas. He never really thrifts with me. It overwhelms him, but he did ask me to thrift a few items for him. He's really looking for linen shirts, linen pants, which I feel like are going to be a little bit hard to thrift, but we will try our best, and flip-flops. Let's see what we can do. I'm not that great at shopping at the men's, but I'm really going to try because he specifically requested it. We've got a lot to do today. I'm going thrifting. I also have to squeeze in getting my hair done, but let's get to it. Our first stop was this Value Village location, which is a little smaller and dirtier than other newer locations, but it was along the way, and a dingy thrift store has never done me wrong. The sale was actually a spend more, save more sale, so spend 20, get 20%, spend 30, get 30% with a max of 40% off at spending over 40. Still good, but not the 50% that I had thought. I went back towards the shoes and noticed 3 full carts of shoes. They said they were new inventory, and I could go through the carts as they loaded the shelves. These are the shoes I ended up pulling from the carts, some Hokas in my size. They need a wash, but the tread is minimally worn. I've never tried Hokas before, and for $6 and a new pair of inserts, worth a shot. Some all you guys slip-on shoes. My brother really likes this brand. They are apparently really comfortable, but retail for $140, so $7 for a like new pair is a steal. Probably my favorite find, these Freebird Mule sandals for about $6. They were definitely well over $200 retail and in great condition. Also, somehow all the women's shoes were an 8 or an 8.5, which is my size, and a literal dream. Cowboy boots from the brand Nakona, which is a pretty decent Western boot brand, but these were really worn, so I ended up putting them back. Some Tevas men flip-flops with very minimal wear, Lux's size, and only a couple of bucks. Tieks. Are you freaking kidding me? I have never found a pair before. So very excited. These don't even look like they were ever worn, and they would also end up being less than $5 on sale. Some beautiful Bajley Miska heels. These had a lot of discoloration in the white. I don't know how noticeable it is on camera, but I would not know how to properly repair that, so I did end up putting these back. Some genuine leather beaded sandals by Piccolinos. I really love the seed bead details on these. The shoes definitely treated me well. They had so many men's printed short sleeve shirts to go through, so I came to the right spot to start the day. I picked up a couple of shirts for Lucas. This one I think is going to be too big. It's sized an extra large, and he usually wears an extra large, but it just looks really generous in sizing. It is new with tags and 100% linen. I think it would be really nice, but it's just not quite the right fit, and I don't want to spend $14 on something I'm not sure about. This one is really cute. I think it's got a fun Hawaiian print, but this brand is just from Amazon, and it's only sold for like $20 new, so I don't think that this is a good snag. This one's 100% silk, $5.80. It'll be 40% off of that, and I think that this is definitely the vibe that we are looking for. And finally, this one that is 100% linen. It's this brand, Natural Blue by Visitor. I've honestly never heard of it, but 100% linen. It looks like it should fit, and if it is too small for him, I can always like give it to my brother or something. I looked through pretty much all the bags, and this little nylon one is my favorite. It's so packable. You can just like squish it down, and I feel like it'll fit in my suitcase really nice, and I don't have to worry about like damaging it or anything, and it'll go with everything. It's from ASOS originally. It's the brand Weekday. I went through the women's section, and I know we hate Brandy Melville. The documentary just came out, but I obviously love a good baby tee, and I found 3 of them. They're all going to be about $2 each, so I just could not pass up some variations of my baby tee colors. This is probably going to be a pass. It is so cool. It's a vintage halter romper, but the buttons are a little bit loose, and I've held it up to me, and I think it's just going to be too big. This is so sweet. I love gingham, and I love this little floral trim. But I don't need it. I can't properly try on right now, so we're gonna put it back. And then finally, these vintage Levi kick flare red pants. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna regret putting these back, but they don't fit. I don't know anything about vintage Levi's. I'm just gonna let somebody else find them. This is what my cart ended up looking like before checking out. I spent a grand total of $48.34. She's back. She's blonde. I feel so great. I'm so glad I was able to get my hair done. I love being a blonde and I love my hair lady. I do know my part's probably a little bit messed up because I used to get a side part when I first started going to her, but now I've switched back over to a middle part. And I always just feel like it throws her off when she's styling. She always does the side part first and then she flips it back over to the middle and she's like, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I always forget. I'm like, I don't even care. I just love the way she does my blonde so much. It's perfection. I needed a little caffeine pick me up, and all the restaurants in this area of town are typically like either really fast food or they're local taco joints, and they've great food. But I figured that they didn't have coffee, so I ended up at Shipley Donuts, figuring that they would have coffee. Their coffee machine's broken, so here I am with a Diet Coke, which I could have gotten literally anywhere. But whatever. I also ended up with a little donut because self-control. I don't know. So we're gonna go to our second Value Village location. Really excited to see what all they have there. This Value Village location is a lot larger and more brightly lit than the other one. I tend to have pretty good luck here, but I did notice the parking lot was pretty full, so we will see how crowded and picked over this store ends up being. They have so many hats. Oh my goodness. This one's from Madewell. It's pretty cute. It seems really quality, really packable. I just don't know how it'll look on my head. I feel like it could make my head look really round. One thing I won't do is put a hat on from the thrift store. I gotta take that home. I gotta clean it first. And I just don't know if I can envision that one on me. I actually think the topless visors are kind of cute, especially with an updo. I don't know. How do you guys feel about them? Let me know in the comments. I'm just interested because I've seen them at Free People and stuff, so I do know that they're popular, but they're definitely vintage vibe pieces. Definitely really packable. This could be a nice little hat to throw in my bag. I just got done looking through all the men's pants, and I have had no such luck finding linen pants for Lucas or cotton pants, or honestly, even a pair of pants in his size or style. But I do really appreciate that Value Village faces their pants out like this. So they're really easy to look at the brand, look at the size, look at the material, and you don't waste your time looking at a pair of pants that might be the right feel, but then are not the right size at all. So I gave it my best shot. I'm heading over to the Salvation Army. I really love that these two stores are in such close proximity because if you're not having a ton of luck at one, you can pop over to the other and vice versa. And you just feel so much more productive when you can hit two thrift stores in one trip. This store is empty compared to Value Village. I feel like that's a good thing and a bad thing. It's great because it's less crowded, easy to go through, but also why is nobody here? Vests. I am so into vests. Oh, this one is Vintage Express. It's cute, but I can tell it has some stains on it. It does look like a really nice material blend, probably linen, some crochet. Oh, that's cute. I don't need that. Denim. Oh, I love a good denim vest. This one is so cute, but I want a little bit of a more fitted denim vest. Oh, another gem. Seriously, the vests are killing me today. They are so stinking cute. I spotted this tag right away. It's Equipment Femme, which is such a nice brand. I could tell it's 100% silk, but then I saw this, the pit stains. Ugh, what a shame because this strawberry print is so cute, but we gotta leave it behind. I do not know what the heck is up with everything having stains today. These have a bleach mark, and then they do have what looks like a pretty set-in stain on the knee. 100% linen too, so really like what I am looking for, but that just doesn't appear to be the case today. You have some really good thrift days, and you also have some mid-thrift days. That's just the reality, and that's the way things go. These are Saks Fifth Avenue, 100% linen. Not a big fan of the color for myself, but look at this vintage tag. James Cat? What the heck is that? I can just tell that this has some set-in stains, which makes me not want to get it, but it is so cute. I wish I could. I love this vintage color block jacket. I can tell right away it's missing this pocket button. More stains, and I am not even someone that shies away from stains, but you can see those are very set in. A gross, like, pea dribble stain, also very set in. Spotted the Ferragamo tag. Let's see how much they want for these. They're priced at $20. Ooh, they've got a broken heel too. I think slingbacks are so cute. I just know myself, and I know I would never wear them, so I don't even bother picking them up unless it's something I think about for a long time and I know I would actually truly use. Ooh, these Edelman sandals are so cute. They look like new, but they look big. They're a size 10. They're 15. But wait, what is this? Free People right next door. Size 39. That is my size. Oh my gosh, they are like new. Okay, we gotta try these on. Trying to walk around and see if I really like them, if they're comfortable, if they're not comfortable. I'm thinking they're pretty comfortable. I don't really have a hard time walking in them. I'm not getting screams from my feet. I think they're really cute. They fit well. I just don't know how much they are going to be. So I have to go ask at the checkout. I don't know what number I should cut them off at. Like, if they say over $20, I think I'll say no. I'm hoping they're under 15 though, but let's see. Not really seeing any other shoes that I absolutely adore or need, but I really cannot complain given how much luck we had on shoes this morning. I ended up getting the Free People shoes for $10. Really excited about that because my cutoff point was 20. So girl math, I made $10. Well, really more because they would have retailed for a whole lot more than $20 even. So girl math, I mean, I don't know why I made like $100. But Value Village stop number 2 was not it. It was definitely a bust. Even the Salvation Army was not poppin'. I kind of knew that Saturday afternoons do not tend to be the best thrift time. It tends to be more crowded, a little bit more picked over, especially if there's a sale going on. So I'm really glad I was able to make it to stop number 1 right at the start of the day. Even though it was a little bit of a rush, I still scored some amazing gems, and I'm glad I was able to fit it in. And even going to these other locations, still fun. I was close by, and I don't get to go to these locations that often, so glad I got to pop in.